Okay, this is Aaron again with Exalted Lamb 1, and I'm going to do a video this morning because I have several things I have to get out. Of course, last night YouTube went down for about an hour to an hour and a half, depending on where you were, I guess. I was pretty kind of shocked that it went down, but I was kind of expecting something yesterday, and I'm going to show you why that is. Now, as I've shared before, a couple videos ago, and even my last video where I kind of talked about the coding on this, this is a countdown. And I think it might have begun before this, but definitely the 30-day countdown to this attack is being shown several days. So right here, as I've shown, this presidential alert, okay, it was started a 30-day countdown, okay, and like I said, it is coded in here because right here you have this is 9, okay, and this is 2, so 9/2, which I've shown in my last video. 9/2 is November 2nd, and then of course 9 is Nov, which is November. Of course, December is Dec, which is 10. This is the old Roman calendar, like I mentioned. So if you haven't watched my last video, part 3, watch that so you get a background of everything and what all the evidence I show that this is the date. It is 9/2/3 and 9/3, or 11 November 2nd and 3rd. Okay, it's 9/2/3. It's not 9/23. It's 9/2/3. So it's November 2nd and 3rd. So anyway, this shows. This is coded, of course, that it was a 30-minute. Okay, test of. That's of course. Why was it 2:18 in the East Coast? Why not 2:30? Why not 2? I mean, this is coded. So it was a 30-minute test, which actually is coded as meaning 30 days. It's a 30-day warning. Okay, so for some reason, God's giving people a 30-day warning in their codes and everything, and they are too somehow. So because this is going to be a huge event, it's going to kill a lot of people. They're giving a warning. Okay. So let me get into the next thing here. Okay, so the Economist magazine, like I've mentioned before as well, this is all coded as well. This was 30 years ago. This was 1988. You can see that there. This is 1988. They have a plan. They had plans for the currency to basically be destroyed, our country to be destroyed, and this new world order. This is the phoenix coming out of the ashes, basically. All the currency's on fire. This was 30 years ago. This just shows the plans that they've had for a long time. Okay, but you see 10/10 here. That's 10/10, 2018. Okay, so we know on 10/10, 2018 was October 10th of this year. A few days ago, there was a massive crash of the stock market. Basically, went down 831 points. Let me go to that. 831.83. Okay, now this is code as well. Okay, so this is 10/10. Okay, so let me show you what this is saying as well. So if you look at this right here, it's 831.83. So this is 11/11. Okay, like I showed in my other video, they keep adding, but they can not add, but then they can also add, keep adding. So this is really 11/2. So you add these two together and it's 11/2. Okay, so that's what this is. It's 11/2 plus, this is crazy, okay? So 11/2, okay? And then you minus, right here, minus the total. Again, you add everything, which is 23. So you 11/2 minus 23 equals what? 10/10. And that was when it happened. So this is all over, and things they're doing this all over media, and I need your help. Okay, I need your help to find more of these. So basically, today is the 17th. There's going to be more. So for example, today is the 17th. Well, how many days are there left? 16 days. Okay, but let me show you this. So there it is right there. So it could be either be 11/2 or 11/3. They're signaling, but typically right now a lot of it's 11/2 because that's of the time in Hawaii, which is sooner, I guess. But the time 3 a.m. on the East Coast would be the same exact moment. But they're signaling 11/2 and a lot of this stuff. So let me go to the next thing here. So the next day they had another drop And I figured, oh, they must be showing some kind, they must be signaling more. So I looked at this, I was like, oh, I don't see anything here, but I added these together. So this minus here, the 545.91 plus the minus 831.83. Okay, so you add those together and look what you get. You get 137774. Okay, so 13 is a big number for them. In fact, on the back of the dollar bill, as I've shown, you have actually, I didn't show this part, but the part of the dollar bill has got the phoenix, which, people think it's the eagle, but it's not. It's carrying 13 arrows. It's got 13 stars. It's 13s all over the place on the eagle on the back of the $1 bill. And on the other side is this a pyramid. So let me show you this. So you have 13777. Here's a pyramid, like I showed you before on my last video. So each level, basically from the bottom of the pyramid to the top, it's got 13 levels. Okay, this 13, the 13 is the number for rebellion. That's why they have 13 all over the dollar bill on the back, with the phoenix, and all over the place. We've been seeing a lot of 13s with Hurricane Michael. It was going 13 miles an hour when it hit the coast. There's 13s all over the place. So they're getting ready for rebellion. So when you add these two together, it's 13777, and then 4 is completion. Okay, so that's exactly what they're looking at. So they're saying on this day, 1111, which is really 11/2. Oops, let me do this. 11/2. Okay, and then they minus that, which gets you to today. So it's a countdown. So this is 23 days at that point. 23 days until, and they love 23, of course. So they're going to do a big thing with the stock market. Okay, and then so it's 13 levels. They're going up the pyramid, and they're reaching 777, or perfection, and it's going to be complete. So this is a message, a big time message here. Let me keep going here, and I showed you this on my last video. I just want to throw this out again because I need you to find, I need people to help me to find more of these. Okay, you're looking for something in media that basically shows it was put out on the particular day, and then when you add the number to it, it ends up being 11/2. And there's a lot out there, and some things are hidden somewhat, but there's things when you just look at the numbers and the day they release it, you add this together, it ends up being 33. Okay, and it ends up being November 2nd. So here it is. I showed this last time. So this is a Google Doodle, and we know that Google Doodles, there's a lot of encoded information and messaging in those. But right here, this kind of looks like Barack Obama a little bit. He's holding the world as the heart that's an iPad goat. It's 1 star. In fact, it's probably the eye in the triangle upside down. There's so much stuff going on here. It's crazy. But this came out October 12th. Okay, then you just add 21 days to that, so that ends up being 33. Okay, the Illuminati's, there's a level 33, the 33-degree Masons, are the top of the pyramid basically. So there's a reason for them doing that as well. But when there's 31 days in October, so then 2 more days is November 2nd. Okay, now let's look at this here. So Google went down. YouTube went down, which is owned by Google. And that was yesterday. I'm doing this early in the morning today. Last night I was up till after 1 putting this together because I knew that I was waiting for something big to happen yesterday for some reason, and because I knew it was 9/11 upside down. It's 9/11 upside down and backwards. So I just took this, and I'm showing you. I just flipped it upside down and backwards. It's 9/11. You get rid of the 0 because they don't use zeros. 9/11. Okay, that was yesterday. It was 10/16, was 9/11 upside down and backwards. And they do that a lot, as I've shown in iPad Goat. They do things upside down and backwards. Sometimes just upside down, sometimes just backwards. And then some of the bigger things are upside down and backwards because that's the way they do it. It actually says that in the Bible. They do their things upside down and backwards. So basically, here it is. That's 9/11. Yesterday was 9/11 to them in a sense. So you got more messaging on that. So they're going to have a big event. And that's YouTube going down. Well, why did YouTube go down? I'm going to show you. So 9/11/01 was 17 years ago. Okay? That was 17 years ago. And then so 10/16 plus 17 days equals November 2nd. Okay? It's not a coincidence. listen, if you don't understand, YouTube has redundancies, backups. I mean, it's owned by Google. It's multi-billion dollars. They make sure this doesn't happen because they can't lose their profits, their revenue, and their control and everything else. There's no way unless they did it on purpose. So why do they do it? Because of this messaging, because the attack is about to happen. They're doing it all over the place. They're doing their own Google Doodles. They're doing it. I mean, the whole system is doing it in many. I'm showing you several places they're doing it in media, in government. You know, it's all over the place. So I'm asking again for your help. Please put in the comments if you find something that is posted on a particular day from now until the attack day, and then you can easily show where they can add a number that's in the messaging or something, and it ends up being November 2nd or 3rd, okay? Because I want to show more evidence of this to people because this is happening, okay? So here we go. So this is mind-blowing right here. Okay, so I immediately put in, when I was wondering about YouTube and my account was going down, I put YouTube down on Google because I'm like, okay, someone else has got to know what's going on. So immediately people were putting, yes, YouTube is down, blah, blah, blah. So I put YouTube down, and that's 990 in English gematria. Okay, also YouTube, just YouTube, I just knew that YouTube was going to equal 17. I knew it. I can't explain it. I just knew it. And so I put it in. And here, so these two right here, in English gematria, YouTube down in 990, and YouTube, just YouTube in English gematria is 654. Again, it shows you how these letters equal that. Okay, check this out. 17. This is crazy. So 17 is actually 990 in Jewish gematria, but it's 654 in English gematria. Okay, but it matches completely English gematria 654. Okay, are you kidding me? That was 17 years ago. Was 9/11. Today's 9/11 upside down and backwards. And then the number for Jewish matches the English number for 990. I've never seen that in anything. So this is totally planned. The only way this could match is that they completely planned this. How does YouTube go down by itself? It doesn't. It doesn't. I'm sorry, there's too much redundancy, too many backups in different countries and all over the place. There's just no way. Unless probably a nuclear attack or something which is coming. There's just no way. There's just no way. They're geared up for all possibilities and things. So this is all by them. Okay, this is messaging, like I said. Another thing I want to mention is most of the reporting on YouTube going down last night, because it was so late, will report on the 17th, today. Okay, so 10/16 yesterday plus today, 17th of October, equals November 2nd. Okay, and it still is a total, all these are a total of 33. So anything that happens in October and you add the number of days to make it to November 2nd would be also 33, like I mentioned. Okay, so I just want to get this out quickly. I haven't put a lot into this. I could put more on here from articles and stuff like that. So basically, I'm asking for your help again. Look at national articles, national things, national ads, TV, movie. I mean, anything you can find that's probably current for today, that is put out today, or any in the next few days, several days, going all the way up to this time. Okay, help me find these, and then I can put more out, and people can see that the connections and how this is impossible that these things would happen. And it is a countdown to November 2nd / November 3rd. Okay, so I appreciate all your help. Thanks for your prayers, everything. I'm telling you, this is a countdown. This is crazy. I can't believe how many things I've found. And I just included these things in here, but there's a lot more. I just want to get this out to you as soon as possible so you know why YouTube went down. This is Exalted Lamb 1, over and out.